listening to the audiobook of New Social Studies, Grade 10. Unit 4, Lesson 2, page number 101. Domestic Violence and Untouchability. Introduction. It is said that change is the law of nature. The world is changing. The present society is also leading towards modernity from traditionalism. However, some traditional views and practices are still prevalent in our society. Such traditional views and practices adversely affect the individual, family, society, and the nation. In order to build an ideal society, it is necessary to bring reforms in such thought and practices. There are lots of such narrow-mindedness. I will repeat, there are lots of such narrow-mindedness, evil practices, and traditional beliefs in our society, such as bullying, discrimination, domestic violence, untouchability, etc. Some of such thoughts and practices are discussed below. A. Domestic violence. Violent behavior like battering, mistreatment, threatening, coercion, etc. to the family members within the home is called domestic violence. The purpose of domestic violence is to establish and exert power and control over other. Spelling of exert is E-X-E-R-T. Men most often use it against their spouses. This kind of violence is common not only in rural areas but also in urban areas. Domestic violence starts from issues like character, manner of speaking, respect, rights, approach, etc. Common causes of domestic violence are dowry, illiteracy, poverty, addiction, illegal relationship, lending and borrowing of property, etc. Effects of domestic violence. The person may suffer from depression, fear, tension, and distraction. It causes family misunderstanding and breakup in relationship. The person may involve in drug abuse and commit suicide also. It decreases the excitement, eagerness, and enthusiasm in a person. It creates social clash and causes loss of prestige, respect, and value in the society. And it creates negative impact on senior citizens and children in the family. Measures to control domestic violence. Be civilized and remain in discipline. Behave equally. Establish equal ownership on property. In case of violence, inform the police and concerned authority. Increase in awareness. Maintain unity against domestic violence. Respect the opinion of every member in the family. And work as per the group decision. B. Untouchability. Here we also have a Nepali statement. छुवाछुटको अन्त्य गरौँ, मानवताको रक्षा गरौँ. It is a practice in which people are discriminated on the basis of their caste, religion, occupation, region, sex, physical system, or physical disability and kept at a distance as untouchable. In this practice, the people in the society are divided into two groups, as touchable and untouchable. Untouchable is allowed to touch the touchables. Sorry, I will repeat. Untouchable is not allowed to touch the touchable. Enter into the home of touchable. Use public property, etc. It is considered that the touch of the untouchable makes the things or touchable impure. Untouchability is still widespread in the rural areas of Nepal. In some of the places, Dalits are prohibited from entering into the temple, using public water taps, etc. There is a tradition of sprinkling holy water on a person touched by untouchable for purification. Such practices are completely based on traditional beliefs and also the challenging social problems. So, by spreading education and awareness, it should be uprooted from the society. Any act of untouchability and discrimination shall be punishable by law as a severe social offense, and the victim of such acts shall have the right to obtain compensation in accordance with law. This is in the Constitution of Nepal. Effects of untouchability. It increases social conflict. It causes social discrimination and division. It lessens the social goodwill and cooperation. It causes loss of social value and prestige. It causes discrimination in opportunity and facility. And the person may feel self-humiliation and inferior. Measures to solve untouchability. Spread education and awareness. Formulate and implement effective laws against it. Make provision of positive discrimination, and run the program to increase collaboration, cooperation, and goodwill. Maintain social inclusion. Activities, page number 103. 1. There may be some incidents of domestic violence taking place in your area. What can be the measures to solve such problems? Discuss in the class. 2. Even in the 21st century, untouchability has not been removed from Nepali society. How can we solve this problem? Write your suggestions in points. Exercise. Very short answer questions. 1. What do you mean by domestic violence? 2. What is your opinion regarding untouchability? Write in a sentence. 3. What are the causes of untouchability? Short answer questions. 1. Write any 4 causes of domestic violence. 2. Mention the effects of domestic violence and measures to control it. 3. Prepare a dialogue based on statement, untouchability is a fault of the society. 4. What does the following picture indicate? Mention the effects caused by such activities in the society. Here in the picture, the man is raising his hand over a woman. It looks like he is going to beat the women. Community work. Meet some senior personalities and ask how the social problem like domestic violence and untouchability can be solved. Discuss in groups and present the conclusion in the class. End of Unit 4, Lesson 2. This podcast is dedicated to visually impaired students. So if you know anybody who needs this book to listen and learn, please share the link, and also please subscribe the channel. Thank you and all the best.